Do you know who Gloria Steinem is? I know a lot of sisters are going to have a fit about this, but listen, don't throw your hot Cheetos at me just yet. Just hear me out real quick. The granddaughter of Confederacy that you see above me in the red jacket is none other than the translucent feminist icon, Gloria Steinem, seen here in the most recent episode of Sex and the City spinoff And Just Like That. I know what you're thinking. Why would a brother like me want to talk about a feminist icon? What if I told you that Miss Manager Please collaborated with the CIA in a plot to disrupt black families by propagating what's now known as black feminism?
If you look at the history of the feminist movement, it dealt with the white woman wanting to defeat the patriarchal system of the white man. She wanted to get out the house. So while she was out there marching and fighting to get out the house, who was in her house? It was the black woman taking care of her household. It was the black woman taking care of her man. It was the black woman suckling her children from the breasts when she couldn't suckle her own children. We see that the feminist movement back in the 60s and the 70s was instigated by a CIA agent. And it was set up to be divisive against the black woman and the black man. And she took the face of a black woman. She created a magazine in which she took the black woman as the face, but behind that magazine, she had all vile manners of things to say about the black man. This is a history. You can go look this up yourself.
Do you know Gloria Steinem? Here, let me give you a hint. Steinem first came across the radar of black men when she put a book called Black Macho and the Myth of the Superwoman by Michelle Wallace on the cover of Miss Magazine, to which she controlled. Let's read on. The book was written by a black feminist and activist, quote-unquote, named Michelle Wallace, who came out of nowhere. She was in her early 20s, yet she was being touted as the leader of black feminism. In the book, Wallace called abolitionists like Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth ugly and stupid for supporting black men. She called black revolutionaries chauvinist macho pigs and advised black women to go it alone. Steinem said that Wallace's book would define the future of black relationships, and she pushed hard to make sure the book received massive publicity. She was used to cause disunity in the black family through the use of feminism.
This is why I keep saying we need to stop aligning ourselves with socio-political movements that have done nothing for us as a community. They are not your allies when you have been up to 6 times more likely to be unalive during childbirth for hundreds of years. They haven't been your allies when doctors would say you can't feel pain in order to create modern gynecology, which benefits them. But for some reason, they're your allies when it's time to vilify your own men and protect their abortion rights. I already know some of y'all still not trying to hear this from a brother. Well, here's a clip of your favorite frosted flea IA agent bragging about how they used y'all to get the right to vote while y'all couldn't even vote for yourselves.
Black women are the single most important and influential group in the Democratic Party, just as women of color were more influential in getting the vote. If you